everybody, I just want to show you today I cleaned up my spice rack. And so this is right here next to my oven. My oven is right over here. And this is a stand I have right here. And so anyways, I'll show you what is on my spice rack. So the top is, I have bigger items up here that really aren't spices, but I cook with. And the reason why I have them up here is because you can see I have a lot of space coming up here, and these shelves down here are real narrow. So I'll go in order and show you what I use. And now this is stuff that I use really almost, not quite daily, but like weekly, I should say. Okay, so here's my ground coffee that I mix myself, and I have a video on how to stretch your coffee, and that is the coffee. And I make sure I always have this pointed out, so if my boys are visiting, they come by, they don't accidentally think this is the instant and make it, I don't know how that would taste. Okay, then I have this big old Coffee Mate, and this is 500 servings, and I got this at our local grocery store for $5.99. I bought 2 of these, and I already went through one. And I think I bought that back in January. And let me see. So it was probably took me probably about 7 months to go through one of these, because I just opened this one. And so that was a great deal for $5.99. Now, I do like flavor creamer. So some mornings, like if I just want a creamy coffee, I'll use this in Splenda. But a lot of times I like flavor, so I'll use my flavor creamers. So this is like a backup, like a cheap, inexpensive backup for me, $5.95. Okay, and then I have some sweet rice wine right here. I have some imitation vanilla. Actually found that at the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then my extra virgin olive oil. Now, these are just 2 bottles that I have. This one is almost empty. You can see where it's at. And I have another bottle back here. And I have another cabinet where I have more olive oils, brand new, more cooking sprays, and more Wesson vegetable oils. And because I deep fry a lot, so I like to have a lot of Wesson, and I bake a lot, so I like to have a lot of these cooking sprays. So I have a couple more Pam and some more of these from the Dollar Tree. And this one right here from the Dollar Tree, this works so good on my mini cupcake maker. So I love those, so I always get those. So I have those up here at all times, but I always keep a lot of the extra virgin olive oil on hand, because I like to fry up my things in the olive oil. And when I cook my pastas, I use a little bit of olive oil. So I go through this quite a bit. Sorry. Okay, so here is my vegetable oil, and I love using Wesson because you can reuse this. So I have one pan designated just for deep frying, and I leave the oil in there and I cover it. So when I'm done, I cover it with foil, and then I even put another lid on top of that. And you can reuse your vegetable oil many times, and I'll make like tortilla shells, I'll make different things. And then I just cover it when I'm done. Now, when it gets old, you can tell because it looks real gritty, and you see little, like black things floating, but it's just like from, burning off of things. Anyways, so then I'll toss it at that time, and then I'll refill. So Wesson oil, people won't buy it because they say it's a little bit more expensive, but it is worth every penny, because when you buy the cheap vegetable oil, you can almost only use it 1 time, maybe 2 times, and you got to toss it. So it's just not worth it. The Wesson vegetable oil, for the price, you cannot beat it. Even at full price, if this isn't on sale, even full price, it's worth every penny. Okay, and then I have some apple cider leaping lizard vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, can't even talk. Okay, and then I have 2 honeys here. These were gifts for my boys. My boys they know I love honey, and then when they come over, they like to have honey in their tea. So they're the same way as me. They gotta have honey in the tea. Okay, and my Mrs. Butteridge, she just always stays up here because this is my favorite syrup. And this is light. It's a few 55% less calories. I try not to use too much sugar like in drinks and then things, because I like to eat sweets. So I know that doesn't make sense, but I try to limit myself on as much sugar because I love sweets. I'm not diabetic and I'm not anywhere near being diabetic, but that I'm getting, the fact that I'm getting older, I just, want to make sure. Okay, and so then right here, I have some salt, and I always keep 2 here. Now I have more back in my walk-in pantry, my pantry room. I keep more back there, but I keep 2 up here at all times. Then I have some of this El Mexicano. This is a local company to us, and so I buy a lot of their spices. And this is a pico de gallo seasoning. And then back here I have some Costco curry powder. This is a big one. This is almost a pound. It's 13 ounces. It's huge. And then I have this Neapolitan pizza seasoning, and I love to put this on when I do hot dogs in the croissants. When I bake them, I put this on top. This was a tip from KJ Party of 6. She said she saw that I didn't put any seasoning. She says, put some seasoning, and she said to use the bagel seasoning, but this is all I had, and this tastes so good. So I have 3 of these because I like to make those hot dog croissants. Pigs in a blanket, and this is my topping. Okay, so pepper. I get these pepper grinders at Dollar Tree, which is an awesome deal. And then I have other peppers back here. I have 2 more. I can't really see them. Okay, and then I have some garlic pepper seasoning. And I get those at Dollar Tree. These are so good. This is so delicious on food. So I have 2 of those. Now my Raven salt, this is my absolute favorite all-purpose seasoning. And I get this. So once I start getting low, once I get to about here, I go buy another one. And these are about, I think, $7 in our local grocery stores. I don't think they sell them everywhere because this is a local brand. And this is so amazing. Here's the ingredients right here. And it is delicious. And then I have some garlic salt from the Dollar Tree. And then I have a couple different paprikas. I use paprika a lot. I go through it very quickly. Like these 2 is just not enough. I should buy at least 2 more because I use it on everything. Now this, you're gonna laugh. This is extra seasonings from the ramen. Because when I make ramen, I don't use the whole packet. So what I'll do is I'll just have one that's already open sitting here on my shelf. And then I just put a little bit and then I reuse it. So like 1 packet will usually make me about 3 ramens. And so I save all these extras because I figure, if I'm ever cooking a soup or cooking something and I need a spice, I got it right here. Okay, so I leave that there. And then my oregano, I use oregano on anything Mexican food, anything Italian food. And I like the fresh oregano. And I get it, the El Mexicano brand, it's local. I can get the big bags for like $1. So then I just refill these containers myself. And this is an old mayo container from Dollar Tree. Okay, and then this is some New Mexico chili powder. And I love the New Mexico chili powder. And these come in the bags from the Mexican aisle, and I just cover it. What this was, it was a chicken bouillon, one of these. And I had used it all up. And then I just put it, I cut off the labels and put them on. So these are my homemade little spice thingies. Okay, and then over here I have more salts, little salt things there. I have some toothpicks. My boys always want toothpicks after they eat my cooking. Okay, and so then I have ground cloves, ground sage, rubbing sage, Italian seasoning. And I use, when I use this, when I forget to refill and I don't have this backup done, and I'm cooking in a hurry and I'm like, oh, I need more oregano. So then I'll whip this out. So this is like my backup. And then I have some oregano leaves back here, and I really don't, you can see I hardly use that. And then I have some more Italian seasoning there. Here's some tahini. Everybody has to have tahini. Seems like when you invite somebody over, they always ask, do you have any tahini? Okay, and then some pumpkin pie spice. And as you can see, I don't have any cinnamon. I need to get some cinnamon. Dill weed, I use dill weed always when I cook anything potato. I love dill weed on it. Especially my, oh, what do you call it? My potato salad. Okay, so I have some freeze-dried dill, some more dill weed. I gotta always have a lot of that. This I got from the pizza parlor. I had it left over. Some crushed peppers. Another crushed pepper for my pizza. And then here's some basil, some Santa Paula chicken seafood seasoning, ground cumin. I love this in Mexican foods and Italian food, so I always have to have cumin. I usually buy it by the bags, and I usually make them in here, but I don't know what happened to my container. I have some California chili pepper, garlic pepper, salt-free, and then these are my chicken flavor broth mixes. I got 2. Got those at Grocery Outlet for like 99 cents each. And then I have some more bouillon cubes. The green is beef, the yellow is chicken. And then I have to keep matches here at all times because that's how I light my stove with that. Okay, and then, oh, I want to show you this. I was gifted this from a church member. This is a huge bag, 24 ounces, 1 pound, 8 ounce. And they gave it to me, and they said, it was already open. They had started eating it, and they said, oh, here, you can have this. And I was like, oh, okay. And they said, it's too hot for this. They said it was too hot for them. And they eat hot foods. So I thought, well, why are they giving it to me? You know, if they can't handle it, like, how am I supposed to handle it? So I said, okay, thank you. And then, so I was having some pizza, and I put some of these on the pizza. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And let me open it so you can see. See if I can get it open. Can you see them? They almost look like those French fry onions. And oh my gosh, I absolutely am in love with this. And you know, it's not even that spicy. It's spicy, but not that bad. So I don't understand. You know, maybe they had it sitting for a while. Maybe when it was brand new, it was super spicy. But I can handle it. Like, it's a little hot, but it's not that bad. And I was surprised because I can't handle hot stuff. Okay, and then I have these pretzel rods here. That has nothing to do with it. Okay, and so then my last shelf, this is going to go easy and quick. I get these free peppers and salts when I go to get fast food. I always grab an extra pepper and salts. And I save them because these are good. Like if someone needs something and you give them some food, you can just throw in a couple of these packets. And it's easier because, you know, you can't, you know, you're not going to just, these are hard to, you know, pass out. Like, you can give something like this real easy. Okay, and so I have some taco seasoning mix already open. So if it's open, I leave it here. I have another area in my pantry where I keep all my unopened stuff. So like, this is already open, so I just leave it here so I have easy access. And I use this first. And then I have 2 cream of chicken soups, 2 cream of mushroom, and another cream of mushroom, another cream of chicken. Okay, and then I have some, oh, what is that called? Baking soda. And I have more baking soda in my pantry. Now, out here, I usually only keep like 1, and I have more stuff in my pantry. Okay, so I've got a baking powder. I haven't even opened this one. This is a brand new. Some soy sauce. This is a brand new one. I have one in the fridge. And I have my yeast back here. So I have, even though it says bread machine, you can still use it just for regular bread. And then I have 2 of these packets of yeast. And bread is so hard to make. I've tried making homemade bread. Oh my gosh. Okay, and so then I have 3 chicken bouillon cube things here. And then when I use all these up, I save these. I don't throw them away. And then what I do is I put these spices in there. Okay, so I have 3 chicken and I have 4 beef. And that is my spice rack right here. So this is what I use every day. And then my extras I keep in my pantry. But I was very proud of myself today because I cleaned it all up. Because normally this looks crazy. It is all thrown. Because I cook really fast. I cook as fast as possible just to get it over with. So usually I'm just like grabbing and then I throw it back here. And so this is, it hasn't been this clean probably in a few months, because I'll clean it every few months and organize it, but probably been a few months. Then over here is all my snacks, and I don't want to show you. This is my snack rack over here, and it is such a mess. I do not want to show you until I organize it better, because it looks like somebody came in and ransacked it, because I love my sweets. Okay, everybody, so I just wanted to show you my cleaned up spice rack, and thank you for watching.